Guard, he changed the game. Social selling, scale, finesse, Max Guard, he changed the game.
It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father, the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Monday night live broadcast. And I just wanted to give all of you a little sneak preview and a heads up on what's coming. Tomorrow, we have our April boot camp, and made a lot of changes. I mean, there have been so many changes that have taken place on social networks that it's easier and faster than I've ever seen it to build a business. So for those of you that are watching this on Facebook, for those of you that are watching this on LinkedIn, or for those of you that are going to be watching this on my YouTube channel tomorrow, there is still time to get in because, like I said, we're just starting the second quarter of the year. And there are simple things that you can do that will transform your prospecting results within 24 hours. We have new scripts, we have new tactics, and we've literally rebuilt our training. You can turn on activity with a post. Posting can transform your profiles. And we have seen in the last 60 days that you can increase your activity 20 times. But first, you have to be visible. First, you have to be the person that your ideal prospects would want to talk to. We have new scripts that solve the LinkedIn and Facebook sales puzzle. Turn conversations into enrollments and turns resistance into results, turns no's into yes. So let me change the screen. And for those of you that are my students, you're familiar with my 90-day top earner game plan. Well, I've created a 30-day leadership game plan. And we're going to be introducing its components in this boot camp. The whole 30-day leadership game plan is going to be produced by the 15th. And it's a blueprint, not a course. 4 phases. In addition to this, our boot camp has been redesigned and restructured to give everybody all the information they need. Tonight, we're going to be talking about one strategy, the change your photo strategy. And so what I've done, there are 6 tactics that we've introduced for years that you can use to start activity right away. And one of the first ones, one of the easiest ones, is our change your photo strategy. So what we've done, we're going to be introducing it in boot camp, is we're going to take that strategy and show you exactly how it works. And then we're going to step you through the entire process. How to use ChatGPT to change your picture. We're going to give you the prompts to use to guide ChatGPT. And we're going to have one of these for every one of those 6 tactics. And then we're going to give you all the response script to pre-qualify your prospect from the first hello all the way down to finding out about their network marketing experience, all the way to showing them your business. Then the importance of connecting your content to pair with your new photo. And then we're going to provide everybody with a launch checklist so that when you do all of these things, you're going to end up having amazing results. And now on top of that, make it a team campaign. And once a month, everybody on your team changes their picture. I have to tell you, in fact, let me do that. Let me again, boot camp. I have to tell you, for just a minute, I'm really excited about this 30-day leadership game plan. But what I want to do is let me change let me do it this way. I want to make sure all of you can see this. Okay. So one of the things that we've been talking about actually for the last 2 months is changing your picture. And so let me pop over here. Go to images. Now, I'm going to pop down here. So one of my coaching students was having a connection with someone on LinkedIn. Now, let me work my way up to this. No, as long as it's here. So we've been sharing with everybody how you can use this change your photo strategy for yourself. Change your picture, that starts conversations. Then, and when you bring somebody into your business, you change their picture. We're talking about immediate duplication. So one of my students was having a conversation with this fellow right here who looks like a lacrosse coach. And the truth is, he is a lacrosse coach. And so his profile really didn't do him justice. And so what we did was we went in and we suggested to him, because he'd been on LinkedIn for an extended period of time, that the importance of your photograph is critically important. And so what we ended up doing was we just blew him away. And this is kind of interesting because ChatGPT kind of mixed the two of them together. We didn't send them this one. And we didn't send them this one. Whoops. We wanted to dress him up. I've got one of him. Here he is standing in front of a jet in a suit. So making this change has impressed his new friend, and he's on his way to getting him to open up, talk about his business. Here's another student. We did the same thing with him. So what you can do, and we're going to show you how to do this. You change your picture. You put yourself out there. Oops. Now, this is something that ChatGPT made for me. And so for those of you that are promoting things, putting yourself out there, I changed my the banner on my emails. Now, this is a strategy that we're going to be introducing in boot camp. And when we post, this is what success feels like. And so what you do is when you post this, you take all of the things that you really like to do, maybe travel. And what that does, and we've got all kinds of posts and tactics that are personal. So we're going to help everybody do this in boot camp. So for those of you that are already in boot camp, start thinking about the things that you like to do. Now let me go back. Okay, so here's another story. Another one of my students was talking to someone that was a fitness instructor looking for additional opportunity. Now, keep in the back of your mind that when we're searching for people to talk to, you come over to LinkedIn, and you can do a search. Now, you know, the amazing thing, and this just continues to blow me away, is the things that I've been teaching for years is now going mainstream. I was teaching people how to build a business on MySpace, on AOL, on Yahoo before the term social network came about, and that was in 2008 with Facebook. Been training all of you on the Socratic method of selling. Now they're calling it neuro linguistic selling or neuro selling. One of the things that I love about LinkedIn is your ability to search for people. Now, LinkedIn has expanded the searches. So we could come up here on LinkedIn, we could do a search for, let's say, fitness trainer. Okay, you hit the enter key. Now, the expression for this is called a Boolean search. In other words, we're searching with multiple words. All right. So we come over here and we Sales Navigator. And now we have 420,000 fitness instructors. Now you can break that down even further. Break it down by location. Break it down by additional items. Fitness trainers that have sales background. And so we're going to show you how to use ChatGPT for pictures and for some other elements. We're going to show you how to use Claude and let me bring it up over here. And so literally working with Claude, this is the layout for our new boot camp. Boot camp again starts tomorrow. Now, let me come back over here and show you Perplexity. Because when it comes to searching for things, instead of trying to find things on Google, now you're going to use Perplexity. Let me look at, I got a phone call from Renata Lundberg earlier today. It's her birthday. But she said Facebook for verification is now charging, or is now asking for people to put their driver's license up. Now that's something that LinkedIn has been doing for about 4 years. And so literally, if you have a question about anything, you're going to use Perplexity. 7K Metals, as of April, has changed their compensation plan this month to an affiliate program. So anybody that was building a business lost their income. 7K Metals. We're going to go back and we're going to show you how to find those people. And so you're going to be able to use it to find anything. I'm telling you, this is something that once you start using it, you're never going to stop. And the one thing that I can promise all of you is that it's changing. The activity that is you're capable of doing now is going to be totally different by Labor Day. So let me come back. So What would you attempt to do if you knew you couldn't fail? If you knew ahead of time who are the people that you want to talk to, first, it's important to know who you're looking for. Our boot camp, actually starts tomorrow, is going to lay the whole thing out for you. The secret to connecting with perfect prospects. Profile content, their visible daily activity, their answers to your pre-qualifying questions, and you want to think quality over quantity. And what we're going to show you how to do is reverse engineer your profile. So when people look at your profile, you become the person that they could tell in advance that they would want to talk to. It's easier than ever before to identify in advance perfect prospects just from the information listed on their profile and their activity. People that lost their jobs, network marketing leaders looking for a new company, network marketing orphans, are people that want to build a business. The prospect pool in that image are the blue silhouettes, but not all of the blue silhouettes are perfect prospects. You want to connect with the perfect prospects. Easy to find the professionals that would be perfect prospects for your business. Do you know who they are? Do you have any idea who the best candidates for your business are? If you do, it will determine who you're going to search for, how you're going to connect with them, and increase the number of people that you can talk to every day. So when you only talk to perfect prospects about your business that you know need or want what you're selling, you're going to talk to more people, close more sales, and you're going to enjoy the entire process because you're never going to be rejected. My 4-step formula: create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, and close them, is simple. And the best part about it, it is completely duplicatable. Now, there has been a mad rush by people to jump into AI. And January, February, and March, we did advanced extra sessions on AI and came to the conclusion it's phenomenal. I mean, it really and truly is, but it is a diversion. If you want to be successful in network marketing, it's all about duplication. It's all about bringing someone into your business and then helping that person become successful right away. And when you're talking to someone that you believe is a prospect, they're thinking, they're looking at what you're doing to them and they're thinking, is this something I want to do? That's why over the years, the notion that to be successful in network marketing, you have to what? Make a list of 100 people, go out and talk to your friends. Today, posting is going to be the key to your success. Once you're connected, posting increases your visibility without chasing people, and posting builds relationships and trust without talking to people. Connect, communicate, and close. Each of these 3 steps involve communicating with a prospect, and as a result, there will be overlapping actions, tactics, reactions, scripts, and pre-qualifying questions that can be applied during each one of these steps. The new scripts are turning conversations into enrollments. And it's just a matter of focusing on the other person. We are going to be introducing in boot camp some additional case studies that literally demonstrate over and over and over again the process. You're not here to sell. You're here to determine if there's an opportunity to sell. New scripts that solve the, whoops, we got a little duplication here. So the breakdown for boot camp is to help you create an irresistible profile. That's what we're going to cover tomorrow. Then connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them, and close them. And so ignore the times that are listed here. 10 steps to an irresistible LinkedIn profile. Why AI is changing profile building. That's where you can use ChatGPT. That's where you could use Claude. AI prompts build your profile. The chameleon strategy. And so we're going to literally lay all this out for everybody. It's changing profile building. And to tell you the truth, I'm thrilled. Because it's going to enable all of you to, and this is what we're going to cover in how to use it to fill in every box of your profile. Personalize it specifically for you. Why 2026 is the year you can't afford to ignore this. All broken down. And now, with ChatGPT and with Claude, you can use it for free. All right. And there are some, I mean, the systems, there are now people out there that offer systems that offer bundling these things together. And so the headline prompt, I need a LinkedIn headline. That's 220 characters. What you have to say, how you have to do this. It's all laid out for you. And the best part about it is, once you understand this, remember your profile is not a resume, a job application, a life history, a product catalog, or a company commercial. It's a positioning tool. It's a credibility filter. It's a conversation starter. And truth is, it's a silent closer. When you follow the scripts during the course of a conversation, people are going to convince themselves that they want to do business with you. People decide in 5 to 10 seconds, are you relevant? Do you understand them? Are you worth responding to? And so again, we're going to lay it out clearly, succinctly, how you fill out your profile, the importance of the headline, and the steps that you're going to take with your Facebook profile, with your LinkedIn profile, how you're going to be able to use Chat, GPT, or Claude, and how to reverse engineer your prospects, your profile. LinkedIn has 1.5 billion professional users. Every second, 4 people are joining. You got 58 million customers. Your ability to find your ideal prospects has never been easier. LinkedIn's catch-up feature is going to enable you to reconnect with the people that you're already connected to. And most people don't realize it, that they're invisible. Then we're going to show you how to use ChatGPT or Claude to update your profiles, identify 20 target connections, So how do you do that? It's a lot easier than you think. And we're also going to be releasing our AI productivity rules and our 30-day leadership game plan. In this boot camp, you're going to get the outline for it. If we finish it before, and you get all of the parts that have been completed. The finish date is supposed to be April the 15th. These are all the tools for boot camp. Now, for those of you that are watching this on Facebook or watching this on LinkedIn, let me explain why you really need to be listening to me. Because there is a lot of hype. There is, excuse my language, there is so much bullshit out there. And my job is to show you the fastest and the easiest way, the simplest way. And what you have to think about is duplication. See, when you're talking to someone that you think is a prospect, they're thinking in the back of their mind, is what you're talking about real? Is it legit? They're thinking, is there something that I could do? And they're thinking, are you going to help them? And so as part of the new scripts, and when I say new scripts, my students have been using these scripts specifically that focus on your network marketing experience for 4 years. Now, I've been teaching it a lot longer. In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. You all remember that expression, you've got mail. Well, in its heyday, AOL had 64 million users. The profiles were 600 characters, including the spaces. You didn't use your name, you used the screen name, and there were no pictures. But it was easy just from the information that they provided on those profiles. And they gave you the ability to identify the people that were online right then. So I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula with scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. And I was blown away, truly blown away, how easy it was. And to be honest, it was 1995. It's hard for me to fathom why everybody doesn't know how to do this. Okay? But the truth is, what I found is that I could be working with the leaders in 3 companies, but they don't want the other leaders to know about what I'm sharing with you because they're competition. Over the years, I've trained or shared the formula in scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. And it changes all the time. All the time. And because we're in boot camps together, because when I work with people one-on-one, I'm in the trenches and I see things that change from day to day. And that's why when you're in one of my boot camps, you're getting the latest, most up-to-date information. I usually have 4 or 5 social media experts or trainers in my boot camps. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and it's transformed the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. I've been working with the corporate directors at Melaleuca for 24 years. They're my good friends. And 24 years ago, they were anti-social media. They forbid their distributors from doing anything with it. Back in 2014, I was working with one of the corporate directors, Eddie Bestoso, and he wanted me to train his daughter how to do this. And I said, Eddie, I'll train you in one condition, that you attend the first 2 sessions, because I wanted you to see it. And after the second session, he put together, paid somebody to make a tool to show people the Melaleuca products and opportunity. Within 4 months, 4 other leaders had similar versions. He actually paid me to help the person that he paid to build it together. And I watched Melaleuca transition to being a social media friendly company. Ed called me up one day, says, Max, he says, do me a favor, I'd like you to talk to 2 of the corporate attorneys at Melaleuca, because they have a problem with one of the things that you're teaching. We have a policy against call to action posts. It was kind of it was interesting, because one of the strategies that I've taught for years is you make a post, I'm ready to help 5 more people retire early with their own internet business, or something like that. And so the attorneys were taking exception to that. It's a call to action post. I said, no, it's not. It's a statement of condition. A call to action post would be, I am looking to help 4 people retire early with their own internet business. When you say, I am ready, it's a statement of condition. And we went back and forth, and finally, it was about 25 minutes. I said, look, if I posted the Lord's Prayer, is that a call to action post? But the people that see it react and it's all about starting a conversation. Dana Barish, top recruiter in her company, we started working together in MySpace, as she was working with a company that she was on her way. She actually, the first year we started working together, she rose right to the top of the business. And then a year later, the company was sold. Now, as you rank advance in your business, companies edify their leaders, edify. They're looking for that. But you have to understand that 95% of the people in a network marketing business are orphans. The person that brought them in the business isn't in the business. So when the company was acquired by another company, well, the leaders, if they wanted to keep their organizations together, would be assimilated by the new company. But all of the orphans, the people that weren't connected to anybody, would follow a leader that they liked and admired. So I gave Dana some tactics to use. And when she went to that second company, more than half of the people that still wanted to do the business joined her. Company lasted for about another year and a half, and then they were acquired by another company. And every time the company was acquired, the orphans would follow Dana. People started calling this the Max method years ago, and they now call me the father of social network. For those of you that are in Isagenix, that was a training that I did at one of their ISA universities, where I taught all of their leaders the simplicity of being able to identify those yellow M&Ms in that bowl were network marketing leaders in other companies. Those green M&Ms were people looking for an opportunity. And all you need is a solid profile to be able to reach out and talk to these people. Now, I've made millions teaching network marketers how to turn a social network personal profile on every significant social network into a broadcasting platform that impacted millions of people and made them millions of dollars. And what I'm excited about now more than ever before, is your ability to connect with people and close them faster. My track record of developing high-income top earners in many circles is legendary. Why? Because it happens fast. And it's the most important part of this is it's duplicatable. My mission is to help everyone with the drive to succeed in network marketing leverage the power of social networks and achieve their financial goals so that they can live their dreams, whatever they are. So do you know what you want to accomplish? Do you know? Do you know who your ideal prospects would be? If you're ready to unlock your potential and transform your future, let's do it together. Will Zanders was number 5 in his company when we started working together. 6 months after we started, he moved up to number 2. Today he's number 1. The best part about it is everything that I'm sharing with all of you is duplicatable. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you that they owe their success to my formula and my scripts. They follow them and they teach them to everyone that comes into their business. And as a result, they have the fastest growing teams of distributors because everybody follows the scripts because they work and enable everyone to enroll new distributors and customers in less than an hour or 2 a day. The simplicity and ease of teaching it to everyone that you bring into your business, that's the most important part of this. When you bring somebody into your business, you have to help them immediately achieve some success. If you help somebody become successful in the first 30 days, then they will stay with you. Build a business. 4 simple steps. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, qualify them, learn who they are, and close the sale in less than an hour a day. And then teach the steps to everyone that comes into your business, and you are on your way to becoming a top earner. Sounds simple, and to be honest with you, it is. It's like learning to dance. The steps are simple to follow, easy to teach. Just stick to the scripts and focus on the other person. It's like learning to dance. And once you master the formula, you can immediately help your new recruits use it to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. When you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they stay in business. And your new team members will eagerly use the system to duplicate your actions to become leaders and top earners too. They'll eagerly search for people to join their business, and your business grows along with theirs. The formula enables everyone to break through the greatest obstacles facing every network marketer: not having qualified prospects to talk to. Well, for 30 years, social networks have provided an endless source of free leads. Facebook and LinkedIn are the best because they're the biggest. And they use profiles that enable people to put themselves out there. And then they have searching features, best on the internet. 3 billion users on Facebook, 1.5 billion professionals on LinkedIn. But LinkedIn is the best, and AI makes both of them better. So I invite all of you, join me. Boot camp starts tomorrow. The sessions are all recorded. And there are simple actions that you can take. Let me fast forward. See, all you need is an hour or 2 a day to build your business. When you know who you're looking for, bring somebody into your business And within the first 2 weeks, they're bringing in the people that they're connected to. By the Memorial Day weekend, you've got a team. By the Labor Day weekend, it's even bigger than that. AI makes it easier and faster to accomplish your goals. So don't get distracted. I mean, for 30 years, I've used this image that describes the evolution of man, and it changed 4 years ago with the introduction of AI. AI is phenomenal. But so many people are being seduced. Let me come back over here. I'll go over to Facebook because you see more of it over there. So somebody asked me the other day, because Sarah Robbins has been a network marketer for a long time. And so her claim to fame, she joined the company, and within a month, she was right at the top of the company. Well, she's been in network marketing for years. So when she leaves one company and goes to another, people follow her. But let's go back. Every day, AI that automates work. And, I come down here and I look at automate with Claude. Everybody is out there promoting something. It's Renata's birthday today. And what I have to do now, when you communicate with people, first, I'm going to come over here. We're going to love that. Then, I'm going to bring up her profile. And what I'm going to do, again, it's all about communication. I'm going to wish her a happy birthday. Now, when we were working together about 10 days ago, I went in, changed her picture. She loved that, put her next to Donald Trump. And again, this is all done with AI. I mean, the extent of fun that you can have with this. So it's her birthday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to send her a happy birthday gift. And you want to use GIFs. You want to use moving images. Now, boot camp starts tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And I'll give you a little tip. You really want to be successful. Don't come to this boot camp by yourself. Bring 1 or 2 of your team members with you, and you're on your way. If you're not talking to 10 people about your business every day, you could be. If you're not bringing 1 or 2 people into your business a week, you could be. Let me help you do it.
Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, text and turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he